For more than 2,000 years, the peoples of Africa have used tools and weapons of iron to master their environment. Centuries ago, the Basari people of Togo pioneered a smelting technology that produced high-quality iron. Here in Banjeli, a renowned iron industry flourished for over 500 years. These old photos show the natural draft furnaces built by the smelters to make the much sought-after iron. But the smelters abandoned their furnaces during the 1920s, and knowledge of iron making has almost disappeared. In 1985, two of us, both historians of Africa, came here to find out whether descendants of the smelting families could still build a furnace and deliver forgeable iron. This film shows how the men and women of Banjeli took part in our research by demonstrating what they remember of the old iron technology. Banjeli is located in the central part of the small West African nation of Togo. According to tradition, women of childbearing age were excluded from the furnace site while a smelt was in progress. In fact, these women pounding millet would have been forbidden to look at the flames of the furnace, even from a distance. Would we, all women, be permitted to observe and film the construction techniques and rituals that brought the furnace to life? Practices that had never been seen by outsiders? We also wanted to learn more about the meaning of male and female in this culture through the customary roles and restrictions of the iron industry, once the central economic activity in Banjeli. Why, for example, did the presence of women, and menstruating women in particular, jeopardize the safe outcome of the smelt? We hoped that witnessing the work might suggest some answers. At the least, the film would help preserve the disappearing knowledge of the old iron-making traditions. We interviewed Tonja Najumbe, who is about 80 years old.
As a boy, I went to the furnaces to help my father make iron. I remember it was before the First World War.
He had been too young at the time to have learned much about the technical practices, but he did remember certain taboos.
If a smelter slept with a woman while the smelt was going on, he would not return to the furnace until it was finished. Otherwise, he would risk his life and the success of the smelt.
How do we interpret the beliefs about women and smelting? This early film, taken in Banjeli in 1914, provides a rare chance to see the techniques of 70 years ago. The footage comes from the expedition of Hans Schomburg, a German filmmaker, and Meg Geertz, an actress, seen here climbing out of the litter. They traveled to the hinterland of the German colony to make ethnographic and adventure films. Intrigued by the accomplishments of the seemingly simple technology and understanding that its practice was already in decline, they filmed the smelters and smiths at work. This footage is the first film of African ironworking and one of the earliest films taken in Africa.